Hey, good morning, everyone. My name is Jerome Singletary, and of course, I am your host of Positive Living, part of Positive the series. And I just want to thank you for tuning in again today for another exciting or not so exciting episode as I give you an update on my travails as I continue on my journey through convalescence of this hip replacement. So, the last time I kind of had checked in, we talked about some of, the not so positive sides about being, a ward of the hospital, a patient, it's not always grits and gravy, but today I'm going to just kind of keep it real quick, real brief, and I'm going to focus on two things. I'm going to say, because it's Friday, I'm going to try to implement a new thing where at the end of every week I'm going to do a rose and a thorn. And so today I'm going to start with my thorn. And the thorn, of course, has to do with the hip replacement. There has been some continued increased inflammation of the hip and tightness. It's been difficult for me to put on my weight and pressure as I stand and walk. And so I've had to reach out to my orthopedic surgeon to speak with the PA, and they came and met with me today. And we do have some edema going on, and there is some non-superficial fluid retention. And what exactly that means, I guess, by non-superficial is it's deep. So they were saying, well, maybe we can go in and we can just sort of pull that fluid out, extract it, put a big needle in and pull it out. But because it's so deep, we don't know how much it is or how little it is. So it could be a very painful process for you, for me. So I'm like, okay, what do we want to do? Because the thing is that I just want to avoid the potential of there being any infection. Long story short, we decided to harness me up in this crazy contraption, which is basically like a ace bandage that has my thigh wrapped up tighter than a sieve, and it also encompasses my midsection, which is also served to double as an abdominal binder for my umbilical hernia. So it's sort of a win-win. They have instructed me to take the day off of all therapeutic activities, to keep my leg elevated at all times, and to keep the thigh iced at all times to try to bring the swelling down. The PA is also going to be checking in on me throughout the weekend, and if this does not improve itself by the end of the weekend, then we're going to discuss next steps. And next steps could involve potentially them going back in again and debriding the site, much like what happened in January with the left hip. So that's an ugh kind of a situation, but like I told them, you do what you got to do because we're in it to win it. We're going to get this stuff fixed. So, if you got to open me back up, open me back up. Let's just get it done. So that's it for the thorn. The rose. Wow. I am so excited to inform you guys that my number one, my firstborn nephew, Christopher, is coming to spend the afternoon with his dear old uncle and godfather. And, for those of you who know me personally, who know, some of the inner dynamics and inner workings of the situation, you know that, this really means so much more to me than meets the eye, because we haven't been able to spend as much time or be in as much communication this year. Certainly not as though we used to, like we used to. And so the fact that he reached out to me of his own accord, own volition, yesterday afternoon and called me to ask me if he could come and spend the afternoon with me here. Oh my God. It was all I could do not to cry. He's 14. His voice, if you can imagine, is deeper than mine. It almost doesn't fit his body because he's so skinny, but he reminds me so much of me when I was his age. He's like, I just love and adore him. And so I'm just excited to have some guy time with my little man Chris, and we're gonna just sit here and hang out. I'll let him control the TV. We talk what we want to talk about. We don't have to talk when he doesn't want to talk. I got a couple dollars in the purse, so when he wants to get some lunch, I can get him some lunch. I'm just looking forward to a really great day. So that is, my rose and my thorn for this week, ending in June 14th, 2019. It's been a journey. Hopefully, if this whole situation with the leg improves based on the ACE bandage and the ice down situation, they're looking at being able to release me from this confinement, i.e. this hospital, on the 26th of June. So let's hope so. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. All right. Well, until next time, I want to thank you again, as always, and tell you just how much I love you, each and every one of you, for tuning in and supporting me and riding with me through this journey. And I just want you guys to make it a great weekend. If you can, go have a swim for me, and somebody have a cocktail for me too. And just enjoy. And remember, don't be sorry. Be fierce. All right, man. Stay positive, because I know I will. Until next time.